is that?
That's no propane. Shut her down.
Where that fire truck, sir? You want to die? You want to die?
My name is Steve Santini. I buy and sell the darkest, most gruesome artifacts on the planet. Welcome to the dark side. Inside every antique market, I know that lurking around some corner is going to be a dark antique or sinister relic, and I'm going to be the guy to find it. Oh, this is great. I love it. This is my kind of place.
Steve, check this thing out.
Some nice stuff there, but...
It's kind of creepy looking.
Oh, what'd you find?
That's messed up. You know what this reminds me of? I mean, all the ancient cultures, I mean, quite a few of them, used to have pots where they'd take the organs of the dead person and put it inside for burial. This is creepy looking.
And it's only 20 bucks, so.
Yeah. I want it. It's weird. With my luck, it'll be cursed. These guys don't look too friendly.
Oh, nice.
This should be a new chair for me at headquarters.
Nice.
You gave me the gears for wanting like a throne chair, which...
Yeah, but this isn't a throne. Yours that you were looking at was actually a throne.
How much is that thing anyway?
$275.
You can afford it.
Oh, you've got the business credit card with you. Come on.
No way, man. No way. We're good. Let's see the silver.
Cool, Steve, check this out.
Yeah.
Look at that. Look at the ring with the skull on it.
Whoa.
That's a Nazi death ring.
Whoa.
Oh.
Silver.
I didn't
Came from
realize.
Austria.
The Totenkopf, the death's head symbol of the SS. Wow.
Worst of the worst.
Oh man, that is just really, really disturbing. What's the value on this piece?
The bottom line's probably about $600.
I tend to shy away from most of the Nazi pieces, but thanks so much. That's interesting. Whoa. Hey guys, see those two big brass number plates?
Yeah, number plate.
They're historic from a local penitentiary.
Wow. They've got some weight to them, eh? And there's the threading in the back where they would have screwed onto the wall or a bracket or something. They are amazing.
Do you know how old they are?
I would think that they're at least 150 years old.
Whoa.
That's amazing. These would work for your exhibit, right? The crime and punishment?
Yeah, but you know what? I only need one of them. This is the one I'd be interested in. What would you be looking at for that one?
$175.
I was thinking $100.
Oh, no way.
$125, and I know that's lower than what you were hoping to get, but otherwise, I hate to say it, I'm just out of the game.
Well, I would like to see it in your exhibit.
Great. So is that a yay?
Yes, okay.
Thank you so much. That's incredible. Great, thank you. Perfect. This week is killing me. There's so many things I have to go through with the crew and prepare for. The interactive exhibit's coming up, and then the death-defying fire escape that could actually kill me. Guys, I figured out what escape I want to do for that grand one. You won't believe me? No. Incineration, man.
You're gonna do incineration?
Sure.
Wait, what's incineration?
Oh, it's this amazing post-apocalyptic death machine. It's a big metal frame with a metal box, and I'm chained into it, a flamethrower in front, blasting the metal head box.
You have a flamethrower pointed at your face?
Yeah, man, it would heat up the head box. You've got to get out before your face melts off or you die from the heat.
You've never tried this before.
You've never tried it?
It was built 2 years ago. It's been in storage ever since. One of the reasons is nobody will let me try it.
Why are you going to do this? It seems like it's not a very good idea.
Well, it's because it's not.
Look, it's dangerous as hell, but I want to do it.
I don't even want to think about this right now. Honestly, it's stressing me out.
Okay.
Interactive exhibit.
Now that's fun. Do these once a year. People get to try on torture devices, play with them, like hands-on. Not a static museum exhibit. This is going to be a riot.
That's cool. I bet a lot of people get into that.
Too much sometimes. I'm here today to see Vic and Cheryl because Vic called me saying he had something that I thought would be really interesting. This isn't a World War II unexploded hand grenade or something, is it? Don't know what the heck. Oh, man.
What the hell is that?
Oh, I know what this is.
It's called a Pear of Anguish,
Oh, yeah. Where did you get this?
from a private consignor who got it from some people that bought a castle in Austria who had a torture room that they're converting into a winery and wanted nothing to do with the torture implements.
What do you use it for?
It closes up and it's inserted in body orifices and expanded.
Yeah, you know, like in the mouth.
Yeah.
Or,
Oh, you sick son of a bitch.
hey, I didn't make the thing, man. I've just been looking for one. This is fantastic.
How long have you been looking for one?
20 years.
Wow.
And what are you asking for this thing?
3,000.
Yeah, see, that's the thing. I purposely kind of stayed away from them because I can never be sure if what I'm looking at is authentic. Every torture museum in Europe seems to have one or two of these. Not this old looking, mind you, not this ornate, not this beautiful. I was thinking 1,500 bucks.
It's a little slim.
But they have made replicas.
Yeah, you got paperwork on it, right?
No, but I'm sure it could be authenticated.
It's gonna take time and it's gonna take a lot more money. I'm just not comfortable going 3 grand. 1,800.
25.
How bad do you want it?
You know what? I can't pass this up. I now want it $2,000 worth, but that, guys, that's about the top I can go on this.
Sold.
That was easy.
Yeah, sold.
You don't like this thing, do you?
No,
See, I don't like it either.
no.
Why, bad vibes or what? You just,
Yeah, just an energy.
wow.
It's dark.
I will take the evil away from your store.
Thank you.
Awesome, wanna hold it?
Nah, that's okay, you go ahead.
I am really happy with the fact I only paid $2,000 for this torture pair. If this thing turns out to be real and authentic, it's worth thousands more.
I recently purchased a mortician's makeup kit, and I decided for the upcoming interactive exhibit to show other people how to use it. But before I teach people, I really should learn how to use it myself.
What we're going to be doing here is trying to recreate something that would be acceptable appearance for the family and friends who would want to come in for a visitation. We're going to be using some restorative wax initially, then we're going to be switching over and we're going to be using cosmetics. Just go ahead, play, see what the wax will do, see what the wax won't do.
It's gonna be interesting. I have no idea how much of this to use. Oh, now the wax is stuck in the nostril. Right now, mine just has a lumpy face. I think this is as smooth as I can get it.
How about when we look at it from different angles?
Oh,
Right, you can see that there are some divots, some low spots. Okay.
thank you.
Steph, what are you doing? What are you doing?
I was gonna try the makeup and see how it works.
That's pretty red for a chin. What you've got on here right now is a little bit thick for what we
A little
like.
too much, okay.
So we want to try and blend this out a little bit more. Okay, work at those lips. Get those
Yeah.
there. You have a day job though, right? There's
Yes.
hope. Yeah, there's hope. It takes a lot of practice. It takes very little theory, and it takes a lot of practice.
Now I'm really excited to meet with torture expert Mark Donnelly and hear what he has to say about this Pear of Anguish.
Oh, well, there's no question that this is a Pear of Anguish. I can't imagine any other purpose for this other than to torture someone.
What would they use this thing for?
There are oral pears, vaginal pears, and even rectal pears. Imagine someone who had been convicted for being, say, a heretical preacher or blasphemy, or this being forced in their mouth publicly. And then as it's cranked open, the jaw is dislocated, the teeth are cracked, the mouth is torn. You see that the teeth would bite into the
Oh
palate,
my God.
the back of the tongue, and even the front of the throat.
This one, you believe, is for the mouth because of how far it opens. Now, what kind of damage, Mark, could we expect to see if inserted into an orifice?
To rip, tear, and mutilate. And it is going to be quite likely fatal.
Who would qualify for this punishment back in the ancient times?
Women who were accused of having intercourse with Satan, for example, a kind of precursor to a witch trial. There's evidence that it was used rectally against people accused of homosexuality.
What do you think this thing might be worth?
Most of the pieces that exist in the museums are either bronze or brass.
Okay.
What you have here is iron. What it's actually telling me is that this is an original. whereas these are reproductions.
Right.
I would be surprised if it went for anything less than 8,000 euro.
Ooh, that's pretty,
That's incredible.
And if there are 2 people or 2 museums that want it, sky's the limit.
Thanks so much, Mark. That's fantastic information.
Thank you for showing it to me.
I am super excited. This rare medieval torture pair is worth 3 to 4 times what I paid for it. What a wicked investment. We're here today at the butcher shop to hopefully find some animal bones that we can use for the wheel-breaking demonstration in the interactive torture exhibit. I would have rather used human ones, but volunteers will be pretty hard to find.
Hi.
Hello.
Do you have any bones?
Yes, we do.
Oh, that's pretty big.
pretty huge.
I wonder if that'd break like a human arm bone or something
doubt
like
it.
that.
Doesn't look like
They're pretty hard.
They're pretty hard.
We use saws for them. So.
Saws. No, we have a low-tech method. You see, we're doing this torture exhibition, and we have this one torture where they used to drop a cartwheel on people's arms and legs, and the crack, and the bones would break, and splinters would come up through the flesh. It was awesome.
That's
So
disgusting.
Can we get the bones cleaned up a bit?
No, why?
we want it to be gross.
This looks pretty authentic, and for what we need, I'll take 12.
Okay.
And when we get the exhibit built, we'll invite you.
I'm
No?
okay. I'm not that good with torture.
I sent everybody on ahead to make the final preparations for this interactive exhibit, because it's only a few hours till the doors open.
Oh, no way.
Hey guys, looking pretty good. Stations look, what the
I dropped it.
You broke it. You didn't just drop it, it's busted. When we did it before, we had it this high. People come down with the wheel. These people have never done this,
Well, when they
man.
originally did it, they were just on the ground.
That was 500 years ago.
Yeah, so people's backs have changed since?
Yeah, but not the people. The people that we're gonna have do it are not professional medieval executioners.
Well, just calm down,
Folks,
man.
calm down,
It was an
folks.
accident. We can still do it.
You know what? If somebody gets
Let's
hurt,
just not do it then.
you know what? Piss off. I'm the one that's gonna be responsible if somebody gets
No, I
hurt.
know. If someone's gonna get hurt,
Great.
let's not do it.
All right, fine.
Or test it.
I'll test it myself. Man, I can't believe Charles. Every time I take him someplace, an antique shop, anywhere, he busts something. And he breaks something tonight, something I need for this exhibit. I'm pissed.
It's gonna work. See?
You're lucky.
It's all good.
You're lucky, man.
Is that really safe?
How's it not safe? I'm perfectly fine.
Bones sprayed all over the room.
I think it's awesome. This exhibit looks amazing, and my team did a great job. I'm really proud of them. Now I can't wait to open the doors and see what everyone else thinks about it. Welcome to our interactive torture and execution exhibit. We're going to be looking for some volunteers. It's called a violin restraint, a neck violin. It's usually shaped like a violin.
That's a 19th century hangman's foot. Wow.
Hey, how's it going?
What are you doing here?
We're doing post-mortem makeup or mortuary makeup.
So what is this gore here?
This is the wheel. Want to try it?
Totally.
You're going to try this?
She's gonna try it.
Incredible. Folks, there's going to be a wheel demo happening here to shatter the bones, so I can ask if you'd kind of stay back, because unlike the victims back in the day, they had skin to keep the pieces of bone from flying out.
Woo! Yeah! Drop it. Yeah! Nice.
Feeling the bone crack was really chilling.
Okay, what this would do is clamp your head perfectly in position. Your wrists would be cuffed. With this turned onto a steady stream, the cloth will start to become wet. And eventually it will get wet enough over the whole face that you won't be able to breathe through it. And, okay, that's
I think that'll
that's
do it.
about enough.
The use of the handcuffs, the not being able to see with the towel over the face, and the constant water was, you could get information out of me, that's for sure.
Well, you know what? They used to
Kinda
use
freaky,
these in
eh?
the olden times. These came from Yuma Territorial Prison. The iron would rub raw the flesh off your wrists.
I think I enjoyed helping Steve hook Spencer up in the shackles and watching him trying to walk through. That was pretty cool.
Let's see him walk.
I'd have to say my favorite piece was the Vlad shackle with the blade sticking down into your chest. It just looked way too painful.
So eventually what would happen is you'd start to impale yourself.
I could not believe that people were actually volunteering themselves to be tortured by all of these items. I think they had no idea what these things are capable of. Yeah, it's looking good. Wow. Maybe you could just take, like, there's this darker pink. Okay.
Overall, I think the night went fantastic. It was just intense. Everyone was really into it, and we all had a good time. There you go.
Man, there it is. What a bitch of a machine.
It's a monster.
Yeah, you built one hell of a monster there, dude.
This escape really has me on edge. I've got to test this thing out with some preliminary runs to make sure it works right before I risk my life with it in front of a massive crowd of people. That's that nozzle. I'm worried about that. Hopefully we can get good flow off it.
Is it loose or something?
It's acting up. You gotta get just the right point. Oh, yeah. Oh, now we're talking.
There you go.
Charles, grab hold of that tank. Make sure it doesn't roll over on the valve.
I smell propane. Shut her down. There it goes. Okay.
Oh, shit, it did set off fire alarms. Not cool, man.
We're gonna have fire trucks here. That's okay. It happens.
Let's go outside. I'm smelling propane. I don't feel comfortable. Come on.
Okay.
Come on. Come on, man.
Can you?
Gotta go over everything. Let's double check it.
Do we have another valve, guys?
No.
Holy shit.
Guys, we were gonna call you. We were testing something for the thing at the mall tonight. They were only going 5 feet above, and it went off. Bad omen, man.
Don't think that way. That's not a bad omen. It's just a coincidence, that's all.
We don't know what the problem is here.
There we are.
That's better. We don't know where the propane's leaking from.
Right, we gotta go over everything.
Is it too late to cancel?
Cancel? Not a chance. There's gonna be a lot of people there coming to see this. They promoted the hell out of it. It's gotta be done. You know what? We've gotta fix this as best we can. We don't have any time. It's getting dark out. We've gotta go. If you find a leaky valve, tape it. Do anything you can think of.
Yeah, tape it.
Yeah, tape it.
It's not a friggin' just a little fixture of tape.
Look, if you try and unthread that thing, right, and the threads have corroded from 2 years in storage, what do you think's gonna happen to it, asshole?
You wanna die? You wanna die?
No.
Because that's my concern. I don't give a flying for the newspapers or anybody else. The crowd, I don't give a shit for. You is what I care about.
Okay. Fix it. Fix it. The weight. Fix it. It's finally time to attempt this lethal escape. And after all of the problems and technical issues we've had with it, I'd be lying if I said I wasn't plain out rattled.
There it is.
That's not cool.
It's going under. Oh, no.
We got a problem.
What is that?
That's liquid propane.
Why is liquid propane pouring out of it?
Can we get one of you gentlemen near the front wheel with an extinguisher, where if that starts to happen, and we'll just keep going as long as you have that fire out. Okay? All right. Let's do this thing. Okay. I want to thank all of you for coming out. What we're doing here is a very extreme escape. I'm going to be chained in place into this frame, which we call incineration. Then flamethrower is going to be put in front of the head box. Inside there, it's going to get extremely hot. Once again, I want to thank you all for coming out, and hopefully we can pull this off. Thank you.
Should have those off by now.
Okay?
You should have at least one cup off by now.
It's all right. He's only behind a bit. Okay, he's running behind now.
He's running right behind.
Okay, 30 seconds drop.
He's almost at 2 minutes now.
No, just wait. Time's up.
How's your face?
How are your lungs?
You 1, 2, 3.